We're going to do one of the fishing quests, the Pond of Faith, which we have to do 3 times if we want to complete the meta deed. So we'll just get my fishing thing up. Whoops, wrong one. There we go. This is one of the more frustrating tasks there is, because we have to retrieve 5 different objects which are random, and unfortunately if you pick up the same object twice it just comes up with an error type message. And you can still pick up weeds as well, which is a pain. We've got weeds there. The fishing quest, which is similar, which they have in the Great River region, is rather better in that you can, if you pick up the same object twice, you can store it. So when you go to repeat the quest, you've already caught it. And if you catch enough things randomly, it means you can just auto-complete the quest on a 3rd or 4th attempt, because you've already picked up all the objects multiple times. This one, however, is not like this, so we can be fishing here theoretically pretty much indefinitely. If we were super unlucky, there we go, that's the first item. And there have been occasions I've sat here for ages trying to get the last item. Rather frustrating, and it's totally random, these fishing quests. It doesn't matter what skill level you're at. This character here is 23, so it's fairly low level, but if you're 123 it doesn't make any difference. There we go, some more weeds. Certainly one of the more frustrating quests that the Farmers Fair has, in fact LOTRO in general. And certainly once I've done the 3 for any particular character, it isn't one I'd do again. Always very safe and great is there's no time limit, so if you really get fed up with it you can just come back and do it again later. Or sorry, continue to do it again later. It does bar out other fishing quests, so you can't do them all at the same time. I'm really not anticipating this being a very highly watched video at the best of times. I can't help thinking that there you can't take that, so that's an object we've already got, unfortunately. We've only got 1. I was a bit unlucky. On the plus side, you can see the fishing level keeps going up, so that's nice. Because there are areas and things where that does make a difference. This is just not one of them. There's 2 of them. Some of the rationale of some of these quests I do find quite interesting. I can see you dropping spectacles for a chair, which I presume is made of wood. And one would presume it would float. We're not doing well on the weeds front here. The good thing about the fishing is if you are watching something perhaps on TV on a different screen, it doesn't need your full attention. Whilst you don't get much of a window to sort of strike once you've got a bite, there's enough movement in the character that you can just watch it out of the corner of your eye, and you see the movement and you just press the key or click the mouse. I'm not a huge fan of the fishing quests in LOTRO. Mainly because it's just so random. We really aren't being very lucky here. Again, that's an object we already have, and again we've only got 2. I'd hazard a guess that for any particular object you've got there's 5 to be a 1 in 6 chance, so the odds aren't dreadful, but when we're trying to get that final one in particular it can be frustrating. Or in our case today, these last 3. Oh, there we go. 2 more to go. Hat and a cup. Oh, one more. Be the hat, be the hat. I just wish there was some kind of sort of skill element or just something to make this more reliable. Or a simple thing being just so you can retain objects you pick up duplicates of. They can just expire at the end of each festival, it'll be fine. But it certainly makes the Great River fishing quest far, far more straightforward. There we go, another one we've already had. Back to weeds. Judging by the amount of weeds we've got, I wonder if the odds for getting weeds are a bit higher than 1 in 6. There seems to be quite a lot of them. Do feel free to press stop and go look at something else at this stage. It's just for completionists' sake. Yay! We've got all 5. And we'll go hand that in. And boom, that gives us the start of this fishing deed. Awesome. Thanks for watching.